What is up, guys? Welcome to the Shady Jay show. Today, I want to talk about Top Gun Maverick. Alright, guys, there will be some spoilers in this video, so if you have not seen Maverick, Top Gun, or even the first Top Gun for that matter, click off this video, go watch that, and then come back and join in the discussion. Alright, guys, let's jump right into it. Here we go. Top Gun Maverick. In a word, I liked it. It was good. I think the best way to describe this is it was very formulaic. And formulaic meaning it copied itself. There was a lot of things done in this that paid homage to the original Top Gun movie. Even the opening scene is almost shot for shot, just like the original Top Gun movie. But it still had a unique enough story to be able to stand on its own and not make people go, oh, that was just a reboot and threw a part 2 on it. It was good. I liked it. It was nice seeing Tom Cruise back. Can't have Top Gun without Maverick, especially when it's called Maverick, right? Can't do that. Val Kilmer was a nice kind of surprise. I knew he was going to be in it, but honestly, in his condition right now, his health condition, him being in it to any degree is nice. So even though knowing he was going to be in it, it was still nice to see him in it. Tom Cruise's character Maverick, he's a captain. He was a lieutenant in the first one, and it's funny, they even make reference to, you should be a 2-star admiral by now. You know, why not? And he just kind of shrugs it off and he says, well, it's one of life's greatest mysteries or something like that. Because I remember the trailer, 17 years ago now? Not quite. There was comments made about that. Why is he just a captain? After 25 years, after X amount of time, whatever, he should be, it's been 27 or something now, hasn't it? He should be, you know, way higher in rank and blah, blah, blah. And he should have been. And they did touch on that. And I think they did it in a good manner, lighthearted manner. Just, hey, look, he's kind of a fuck up. He's been busted down in rank. And that shouldn't be a surprise, because even in the original movie, before him and Goose get shipped off to Top Gun, he tells him, you know, you've been busted 5 times by me, whatever, this and that, and or maybe 5 times, and then I had to even do it once, whatever it was. So we know that he doesn't like to play by the rules, and because of that, John Hamm's character, and I'm so sorry, I'm drawing a blank on his character's name right now. He just doesn't like Pete Mitchell. He doesn't like Maverick, and he is very open about that fact. And at one point, even basically fires him from the project for all intents and purposes, and says, "This is it, buddy. Like this is your last go. You're out. You're freaking outsies, dude." And then, of course, you know, Tom Cruise's character Maverick, who's been training all these recruits to go on this special mission, he hits that obstacle course, if you will, in way under the amount of time that's supposed to be done. And for those of you who don't know what the movie's about, and maybe I should touch on that too. So what they're doing is they're gathering a bunch of former Top Gun pilots. People who attended Top Gun, not necessarily who were, you know, one in their class, but people who attended Top Gun. And there's a special mission that they're trying to fight, and they're going to hit some secret base in the mountains, something like that. I got to be honest, don't even remember who it was, if it was Russians or Iraqis or Palestinians or I don't know. I don't know. Let's just call them Russians, because why not? East versus West. I don't know. Whatever. Anyhow, so he's trying to train these people how to do it. One of these including being Goose's son, whose call name is Rooster. And, you know, he's got personal feelings about that. He had promised his mom that he would try to keep him out of that kind of stuff as much as he could, as much as possible. Never told him about it. So Rooster is definitely holding a grudge against Maverick for several reasons. It's not even the death of his father so much as they say that, was it 3-4 years earlier, Maverick was the reason he kept Rooster out of the Top Gun training program, and he's very bitter about that. But going back to, you know, being kind of formulaic, it's funny, even when Tom Cruise is in the bar owned by Penny Benjamin, by the way, the same Penny Benjamin from the first movie, who they only mention in name. They don't talk, or they don't show this character. But they say, what's he say? Three flybys and an admiral's daughter. And Goose said, Penny Benjamin. Barely hear him whisper it under his breath, but go back and watch the first Top Gun. This is the same admiral's daughter, Penny Benjamin, who is his new, love interest in the movie. Played by, oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank. She was in Labyrinth, Career Opportunities. Why can't I think of her name? She was Sarah. She was the main character. Jennifer Connelly. Good to see her back. It's always good to see people that I watched growing up get roles now. Maybe she's just at that right age to where she can play someone that age, I guess, right? I mean, let's just call it what it is and be realistic about it. She plays an older character. She's not the young vixen anymore, I guess, that she's done in other movies. But anyways, same Penny Benjamin. They paid attention to detail, stuff like that. And again, when he goes into the bar and she rings the bell, he's got to buy everybody around. You've got all the former Top Gun pilots there busting his balls about it. They even physically pick him up, throw him out of the bar. This is very much clearly a little bit different, but that same type of thing when him and Goose sing You've Lost That Love and Feeling to what was her name? Charlie? I think it was Charlie. Kelly McGillis's character. And then later we find out that she is one of the instructors, and the exact same thing happens. Maverick comes in, and you see that he is an instructor, and of course the same reaction from the first movie. You kind of had the same reaction from the second movie. You've got your kind of Iceman-esque character, this, badass, he knows he's good, he's real cocky about it kind of character. So even that was the same. I think we see the same jacket. And in the very beginning, again, talking about shot for shot, like that first opening, stuff, I do believe he pulls out the same 1986 Kawasaki Ninja. I believe it's the exact same motorcycle, or at least one to made look like the same motorcycle. And I think that's the only scene we see it in, because after that he's driving a different motorcycle. So a lot of like tips of the cap to the original movie, which I liked, I really enjoyed, and they did it, I don't want to say subtly, and maybe for me it's not subtle because I do love the Top Gun movie, and it's one of those movies, if I'm flipping through the channels and I see it on, even as a kid, I would stop no matter at what point it was in. It's that kind of movie for me, so I picked up on all these little things while I'm sitting there in the theater, actually. My favorite thing about this movie, generally speaking, is the flying. The action, the flying, there was so much more of it, and it was so much more badass and on the edge, and pushing the limits of the planes and whatnot than we saw from the original movie. I thought it was fantastic. I started thinking about, like, what kind of budget? What was the budget that was used for this movie? And I'm sure a quick Google search will tell you that. I'm not going to do it. But you realize how expensive not only like plane fuel is, but what it's going to take to actually rent planes. That can't be cheap. That can't be cheap. That had me thinking, and I'm sure some of it was CG, especially, close-ups in the cockpit scenes and stuff like that was probably CG. Probably, maybe some of it, but not all of it. Definitely not all of it. The plane flying, the plane battles, all that stuff, whatever, the dogfighting, whatever you want to call it, it was just top notch in this movie, and I honestly cannot think of another movie that got me so excited about what they were doing in these planes. Better than the first Top Gun, better than Iron Eagle, in my opinion. I'm just saying, it was extremely it was just badass. Like, in a word, badass. That's all I can say about it, honestly. Rooster and Maverick, they do wind up coming together, working together in the end. There was a moment there, I definitely thought that some stuff was going to go down and we were going to lose one or two of these main characters. Maybe that I'll keep spoiler free. And then someone comes in, swoops in, saves the day for them. When Maverick's plane went down and Rooster's plane went down, and they helped each other, and no man left behind kind of thing. It was good. I'm going to be honest. If you haven't seen this movie, if you've been waiting, for whatever reason you've been waiting on to go see this movie, go see it. you don't want to spend the money, go to a matinee. AMC does $5 Tuesdays or something. I think a lot of theaters do Tuesdays like matinee stuff where it's half price or something. So go spend, for me, $5 is what I spent. $5.50 or something to go see this movie. It's good. It's good. I'm gonna give this a solid 8.5. 8.5. Yeah, it's good. You get 2 thumbs up from this guy. Let me know what you guys think about the movie. Put in the comments if you like it, didn't like it, thought they should have done something different. Would you like to see a third? Maybe. Could they do a third? I think they could if they did it now and they jumped on it early. I don't think they can go another 25 plus years and then try to hit us with the third with the 97-year-old Tom Cruise. I don't think that would work too much. Or maybe they do, and then now at this point he is an admiral, but at some point you're going to age out in theory. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching.